Hello, everyone. Yay! All of this amazing technology. I'm back with another show, The Dumping Ground. We're super excited to have you here, whether you're listening via Facebook Live or on our YouTube channel, which where we want you to look to listen to our show is on YouTube. So we're trying to build up those numbers. So we're getting used to saying like, follow, subscribe, and share all those amazing new words that we're getting used to with this new platform that we're on. Sorry, I keep looking up because I have a screen above me, so that's crazy. So I brought it down. So this is super exciting. Our show today. Unfortunately, the business owner was not able to join us, which is okay, right? Life happens. We just have to continue to just press forward. So I'm excited because this gives me an opportunity to kind of give you guys the vision for a couple of months of what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be trucking along, and also giving you an opportunity if you want to take advantage of this platform. You can send us an email at hello@thedumpingground.com. You can send us an email so we can get you scheduled for the show and get you on the platform so you can talk about your business and your brand. You know, that's what we're here to do, network and help each other, right? Iron sharpens iron. We build each other up. So yeah, so if you think this platform is a part of something that you need, please do send us a email and we will be so happy to connect with you and get you connected. This is also for nonprofits. So if you have any people that you know who's nonprofit who also will need to be a part of the show. Oh, it looks like, hold on one second. I think we may have Anne. Are you here?
Yes, I am here. Sorry,
Awesome. I was like,
I'm
I
two
didn't know
minutes
if you were going to
late.
be able to. I was like, I didn't know you were going to be able to make it. I was like, oh, the show must go on. I know you guys been busy over there at the 10X. So I was like, okay, we'll have to get her punched back in. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, of course. I'm excited to be here. Can you see me okay and hear me okay?
I see you. You look so pretty.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. So thank
You
you
do
so much for
too.
joining us. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are super excited. We're in a series of talking about small business owners. And I know that your publicist kind of got you and got engaged into this 10X. And I'm super excited to hear about your brand, your business, and how we can partner up and help you expand. That's what we do here.
Great. I'm excited to get started.
Yeah. So just tell us a little bit about yourself, Anne.
Sure. Well, I help speech therapists who are struggling to increase their income by showing them how to communicate their financial worth to school administrators in order for them to make at least six figures or more.
Whoa. Sometimes I feel like I need a speech therapist too. I think sometimes, when you talk fast and you need to slow down so you can make sure you enunciate your words properly. And sometimes, and as also being from the South, having that Southern drawl. So sometimes, you have to work through that too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited. So what's the name of your organization, your business?
It's called Six Figures School SLP.
Oh, nice. Six figure school SLP. That's pretty exciting. So, what made you come into this? What give you the drive to start this business?
Well, I myself have become my own six figure SLP a while ago, and I was happy with that, just becoming a six figure SLP. And then it was later on when I realized I want to hire my own SLPs. And so I did that, and I realized that there's where the freedom lies, not in becoming a six figure SLP, because you have a ceiling. There's a glass ceiling, like there's so much of you that can go around.
Mhm.
But when you hire employees, that glass ceiling does not exist anymore and it becomes invisible, and now the sky is the limit. And I wanted to then help others because a lot of SLPs are struggling, just like teachers. We are just like very similar to speech to teachers. We're actually called speech teachers in the
Mhm.
schools, and we are overburdened. Like we're tired, and we have a lot of work, a lot of paperwork, and the pay is not as good at all. Like only 10% of all speech therapists in this country make six figures.
Wow. And that is the place where we need to be pouring our funds, like the money, like our teachers, our educators, because they're sowing the seeds into our future generations. So you would think that would be so important, for our people, our government, our people, our team, everybody to be pouring their finances and energy into that, because you don't know if you're creating future leaders, future all these different things, inventors and all that stuff. You would think that would be important, right? So that's the part that it bothers me. Sometimes I'm just like, we're so backwards sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the fact that you have the passion to teach people to do this, because you could have been selfish and said, hey, I'm at the place where I'm comfortable with my life. I'm doing the things that I like to do, but opening up that vessel to be used to help others get to that point that there is no glass ceiling. And I think a lot of people want that, especially with COVID came through with us. People was looking for a place where they didn't have to go back to work, go back to the workspace or different, norm things to do. They were looking for creative ways to use their skills and their talents. So I think that's pretty commendable that you created this business to help other speech therapists to be able to say, hey, there's you what I'm doing, you can do it as also. So that's pretty amazing.
Thank you.
So what advice would you give to someone who's starting their same business that you started, or what kind of advice would you give to them?
Well, I would tell them that you're going to be uncomfortable, but that just means that you are growing. Okay. And the reason you are uncomfortable is because you've never been there before. So they need to remember that. Like going out and getting six figures, you're just everything is new. And even hiring employees is so new. And I have clients who tell me, like, this is scary. I don't want to do this. It's because it's outside their comfort zone.
Right.
And that's going to happen. You're going to have that fear. You're going to have that, I don't want to do this, that pain. But that's good. That's really good. That means it's going to take you to the other side, which is growth and financial freedom.
And that's and it's funny that you say that, because when I talked to your publicist, like maybe in the December, I was on a live radio show, and I was behind the scene, like I was just, you can hear my voice, right? I didn't want to be on the front street. I did that for like 2 years. And February the 7th, we launched this new platform. Like you say, it's growth, and it's scary because you're out here doing something that you never done before. And the good thing is, like you said, you having people like you who've done it before, like in your field and in your industry, to be able to help people say, hey, I did it. I understand those fears. I understand that you're going to have those hiccups, but this is how I overcame those. And that's how I have to, even with this new adventure, I have people that I had to rely on, like my mentor, because she's had already stepped into this YouTube arena, and she's been flying high, and I'm just like, hey, I need your help, because I'm the good radio personality person, but now I have to show my face. Like this is all new to me. Like I had to just really step out the boat, right? You know what I'm saying? To kind of like get out of your fears, get out of your head, get out of your insecurities, like all those type of things, to really trust the process. And so this is new to me. So I think that is pretty amazing. That is totally great advice that you will give a new business owner who's thinking about opening that business, that type of for that type of industry. So, what is your favorite part about being an entrepreneur? Besides the finances, which is the
Yeah.
top thing, because you said you're six figures and all of those good things. So that is an amazing thing to be financial free and be still able to sow seeds into other people. So, what's your favorite part about being an entrepreneur?
Mhm. The other part that is the good thing, the what I love about my or the favorite part is that I get to contribute and help others because I feel like that's something that is we need in order for us to be happy. We need to contribute and help um, people around us. And without that contribution, we won't be fully fulfilled in life. And so that's the major component of why I'm doing this because I was comfortable, like you said, I could have been selfish and thought, oh, I did it, you figure it out,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
But then I felt, no, I need to give. And this is my way of giving.
I love that. I think I think like a part of life we are automatically taught to be selfish. It's a different type of thing when you step out of yourself and give a part of yourself. It's such a great feeling to be able to help someone else build their empire. You're like a coach in a game. You know what I'm saying? It's like we've conditioned for this. Now I see the improvements. I see you growth and your development. That is an amazing part about being, I feel like a coach, like a business coach, to help build their business, their brand. You know what I'm saying? And you also can referee besides, like, hey, don't go that route, don't do that, I did that, and this is the outcome of me doing this crazy stuff. I know it sounds fun, but don't do this, try this way. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty amazing that you have that those experiences, that you can be transparent and helping other people's help other people who's trotting down the same lane that you're trying to go down as
Yeah.
well.
And that's
Super
like,
exciting.
go ahead. Sorry.
No, no, you're good. Go ahead.
So you just said something that you just were on point. It's it's finding somebody to tell you too, and that's another advice I would give someone who's starting out as well. Because I figured it out on my own, but it took me years. Like, it took me a long time, and so finding somebody that can help you is going to help you get there sooner, right? Faster. So a coach, a mentor. Also find yourself a peer group, someone that's doing what you're doing, so that way you're more motivated to do it,
Yes.
and then find somebody you can help because then by teaching it you get better.
That that is the thing. It's so funny because we're definitely in the same vein. Be like I stated, I started this and someone came to me, and I have a mentor, and someone came to me and was like, "Hey, I've been watching you, and I see what you're doing, and I've been trying to do something similar to what you do. Would you mind helping me?" So for me, that was such an honor because I was just like, wait a minute, like, you don't understand all the insecurities and all the gibberish I had to go through to get here, right?
Mhm.
You
Yep.
just see the outer appearance of what I've been doing, but the struggle of the inside, what I'm saying? But the good thing is I'm able to share with her, hey, these are the things that I had to learn going, through this process. It just didn't happen overnight. This process has taken 3 years to develop and grow. And sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't, and you have to be comfortable with that and knowing that, hey, it may work and it may not, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Don't beat yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And as we speak of that, I want to talk about something amazing. I want to talk about a win. Let's talk. Our team always talk about celebrating your win. And that means celebrating yourself, the success. Like we were always taught, I know for me, and our team, we were always taught to celebrate everybody else and champion everybody else and woohoo for everyone else. But we never took the time to really celebrate yourself for the goals and dreams and accomplishments that you've done for yourself, because it's in our world, it's selfish, right? So I want to just talk about, tell us like one of your great wins that you've had. It could have been a month, 2 months, or last week, this week. Just tell us something so we can celebrate you, Anna.
Oh, thank you. I Well, I know. Well, one of my biggest, for me personally, wins this month, or the end of it was, yeah, the beginning of February, was I completed a 5-day challenge, an hour each day, and that is huge because I've never done it before, and that was going totally outside my comfort zone, being live in front of 100 people. I know you do it all the time now, but that's not what I do. And so talking for 5 days every day for an hour, teaching a lesson, was so painful at times because it was outside of my comfort zone, only because of that. And I was doing it to help, and I'm glad I did it because afterwards I felt like I grew 10 inches.
That is so cool. Well, right, we celebrate you for taking that opportunity to be brave, to take that challenge, and pat yourself on the back. We pat you too, and clap for you, and celebrate you for your major accomplishment that you've just done. It's super exciting to hear everyone's accomplishments and celebrate yourself. So take that on to yourself too. Start celebrating your wins. If I follow you, I'm gonna start following you on social media. I'm gonna stalk you, not stalk you for real, real. But I just want you, because that's some mantra that the dumping ground is taking on heart. So people that's in my circle, people, my family, like they know now. That's what I'm spreading from the mountaintop. That's what I'm shouting for everybody to learn how to celebrate themselves, to take a beat and say, man, create a reward system. Like today, this week. So for me, Girl Scout cookies are my weakness. Okay, and I've been seeing pretty little precious little Girl Scout cookie ladies and young kids at Walmart. And when I say it is the hardest thing for me to resist, like my husband's like, you're not buying any more Girl Scout cookies. So on Sunday, I bought some Girl Scout cookies because I was like, they're so cute. I gotta support their cause and all that stuff, right? So then I normally, for the young lady that I normally buy Girl Scout cookies for, she lives in Florida. So they wasn't shipping anything. So I still feel bad. So she sent me an email today and I was like, hey, the Girl Scout cookies, you can start, they're shipping now. So are you gonna buy some? So I can't say no, right? So that's a win for me. I know it may sound crazy to you, but that's a win for me because I get to put those in my freezer. You know what I'm saying? Like when the season is over and everybody that ate up their Girl Scout cookies, I can pull those things out because they freeze, right? And I can be like, man, I'm so glad. Even though my husband was like, don't you buy any more Girl Scout cookies? You know what I'm saying? So, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? Because life is too short to not take a moment and celebrate your win. So to me, that was a win. I'm about to get me some more Girl Scout cookies, freeze those things for days like I have hard days, and I'm just like, let me just pull a couple cookies out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Girl Scouts troops. Hope
Yay.
you reach all your goals. But yeah, so that's just a fun plug in that I had.
Well,
So
good for you.
thank
Yay.
you. Thank you. Thank you. So share the services and products, how people can get connected to you, and what would they need to have in order to start this type of business, industry type of business that you have. What and the name of your company again? Let me put it in the chat. What's the name of
Yes.
it again?
It's my name is Absolute Therapy
Okay.
LLC. That's the name
Okay.
of my company, but what my coaching program is called Six Figure School SLP. So
Okay.
it's my Instagram, six and the number six figure schoolslp.com. Well, whatever the Instagram, six figure school SLP.
Okay.
That's where you find me. That's where I have I post a lot of information on how to become a six figure school SLP and also hire employees. And they also, like, when I do challenges or any kind of trainings, that's where I post it as well. But
Okay.
if they want to connect with me, have a call, have a session,
Yeah.
they can go to my name, anaworkman.com, and I'm linking that to a calendar where they can easily connect with me.
Awesome. I'm so excited for you, and I'm glad. So how did you get connected with 10X? Were you a part of the big growth con for the speech? Were you a part of that?
Yes, yes,
Oh
I
my
was.
God. That was so amazing. That was like I said, you know what? I bet in the audience was probably my energy just being on Zoom was exuberating. I said, imagine being in the audience. Like, man, that I mean, they had so much energy and it was so inspiring, especially with the speakers and how they how they life started and how they are now. I mean, just like, man, this is super amazing. So I,
Oh.
for some reason, I'm in there with 10x. So I'm like, okay, send all your people who wants to be on the show. I will support them, their brand, their businesses, what we need to do. Like, sign me up. So if you also know any businesses who needs this platform just to get their market, how we can connect, I mean, please do send us an email and we can get connected and schedule some time so they can come and talk about their brand and their business. This is like their baby. So we want to make sure that we're out here supporting small business because we don't want them to be small forever. You know, we want them to be able to grow up to be a Fortune 500. So we don't have the budget like some of the big businesses at this moment, but our goal is to eventually be there. So while we're all down here together working, let's all be little worker bees together and rise together. Why not? You know,
For
so
sure. I'll definitely like share this with other business owners. They would, I would think they would love it, especially if a lot of us have never been on a podcast. I now have been to several because of 10X.
mhm.
Usually business owners are not used to this and it's something new. And then once you get started, it's like, oh, this is not so bad.
Well, thank you again. Make sure you tell us again how they can connect with you. And we appreciate you again. I was like, she's not coming. And then I looked down, I was like, she's here, she's here. I was so excited.
I was connecting. It just took a while to go onto StreamYard.
I
I'm sorry, but
understand. I
thank you.
totally understand. This is all, like I said, this is all new to us. Just we work out the technical difficulties and different things like that. So we again appreciate you coming on, celebrating your wins with us, telling us about your wins, telling us about your business, giving all new business owners new advice. And we appreciate that so much. And you have anything left you want to say for the end of the night? Because I want to respect your time.
No, well, just if they want to follow me, go to my Instagram account with Six Figure School SLP. Six, the
Okay.
number six, not SIX, Six Figure School SLP, in order for them to hear and get information on how they can hire employees and at the same time become their own speech boss as a six figure SLP.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna make sure I splatter that everywhere so they can make sure and I'm gonna follow you. So don't be like hiding in the social media world when I say, okay, Anna, are you celebrating your wins? Where are you at? You know what I'm saying? And I can share and follow you all of your success stories and all that stuff too. Because right, we all need that encouraging person, that cheerleader, that coach, right? To help us in this game of life. So again, thank you so much for coming on tonight. I'm
Thank
super excited. I can't wait to tell your public like, hey, she came. We did this. Woohoo! And
you.
again, thank you so much for coming tonight. And we appreciate you from the bottom of our heart. And
Oh,
enjoy your amazing Tuesday, okay?
thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Whoa, that was so amazing. We had Ann Workman. She is letting you guys know if you want to develop this six figure business in speech therapy. She's teaching you, she's coaching you. I will plaster her social media information everywhere so you can follow her. And we are so excited that she was able to join. Catch us next Tuesday. Woohoo!